So these are my two chooks, Bob and Bernardina, and they each give an egg a day. They roam up and down outside the house. So I've got this unused part of the house being used, and then the mulch that's in there, I reuse that to mulch the trees. I started about 2 years ago. Seriously, I've been trying to grow things, but I'm not a really good gardener. Things kept dying. But after a while, I thought, this is silly, because we used to do this commonly. We used to grow half our food in our cities 50 years ago. Firstly, I put some trees out the front and with some neighbours, and they liked it so much I thought, I'll do the whole street, and that's how it started. So this is a productive vertical garden instead of an unproductive fence. It's got about 40 plants and about 7 metres, and this is mint. It's so beautiful. If we can get, say, 10% of Sydney able to walk out and get their fruit and veggies near where they live, that would make a huge saving to our household bills, to the pollution of the planet, and to the way our streets are used. Gardening in the street gets people who didn't talk to each other before talking to each other. It's been amazing. It doesn't matter whether they're conservative or radical, old or young. Everybody is transformed and is enthusiastic about food and about growing it. Of the 100 houses that are doing this, there would be 60 or 70 houses that have got fruit trees, and there would be a hard core of 10 to 20 people who would garden at least once a month, either in front of the house or in other parts of the streets. Put in about maybe 2,000 plants, trees, veggies, and we've had about 100 trees stolen. And it's a heartbreaking thing to see this hole where yesterday there was a lovely little citrus tree. But we found that putting up signs saying that this is food for everyone in a friendly lettering, so it didn't look formal and official, had a dramatic impact on cutting the theft. We've got council to give us some trees. We've got local businesses to give us public composting. As far as I know, we're conducting the first trial of public composting in Australia. We're stopping each bin that we've got out in the park and the streets, stops over 3 tonnes of food waste going to the garbage tip, takes a tonne of carbon out of the air when it makes the soil, and makes over a tonne of soil or compost for our streets. This is really peasant gardening, where you just throw everything together. There's some reason to it. You try to get as much out of the limited land available to you as you can.